What's going on, guys? Today we did a little bit of Christmas decorating. Really wasn't feeling that, but somehow it ended up turning into that. My kid came outside and she said, "Dad, let's set up the reindeer." So we went ahead and got the reindeer out. We moved a bunch of stuff around to get those out, got those all set up, got those outside. That'll be tomorrow's video. But I figured I would show you some stuff that we got and talk about the thrifting stuff. But anyway, we picked up this giant spider. You take the rubber bands off the legs and they expand. This is like 3 foot or something like that with the entire span. But I'm going to cut the legs off and I'm going to use it to make some cool stuff. But that was one thing that I just got today. I just unboxed it. I ripped this guy off of the Reaper. I thought the skull would be cool to have with the hand. I can make something neat out of that, rip the wiring and stuff out of it. Figured that would be pretty cool to make something out of. Beyond that, let's flip you around. So other than that, we have been messing with this stuff. I get these bumper pads, like see this here is Kia genuine parts, but they're like a little bit of foam padding in here and then it's like plastic back. But I have a couple of those. I'm gonna get more this week throughout work, but I'm working on insulating in here a little bit more. As you can see, I have one of those big bumper pads up here and then it stops right there, so I need to get a bunch more. It's just a couple layers. Yesterday I did this one right here, but my tape let loose, so I got to get some different tape and try that, maybe some Gorilla tape or something, and use that. But it's just a little extra something in here to help keep it warmer. Then the next thing I'm going to do is get like moving blankets or something and try to put them across the actual roof here, so it kind of brings the ceiling down lower, and then I can fix something up to where I can still get to these easily when the time comes for Halloween. I can just kind of unroll them and drop them down so they're not like completely fixed. So like one side will be completely fixed up there, but then I can drop it down for Halloween and go from there. So I got to see if I can get like big blankets long enough, hopefully, because they need to be about 10 foot across, because this is 10 foot. So if it's not, then it won't, my whole idea won't work. I'll have to build some kind of frame to do it, because I want to make some kind of fake ceiling just to help keep it a little bit warmer in here. So the other idea is close that off. Obviously this side doesn't have rafters to make a fake ceiling, so the only other thing I can do on this side is kind of close off this whole peak somehow. I'll have to cut that board, which I need to anyway because he keeps harpooning this guy, so we need to cut that anyway. But yeah, so I don't know, I have to climb up there and mess around and see if I can kind of close that off. I need to get a big ladder in here though. I need to get a big ladder in general. But yeah, I need to cut. Well, I have this big board down here, so I can, I don't know, I'm kicking around. I need to make more rafter space this way on this side, because there's nothing here. But proceed to clean up. I got a bunch of this stuff out of here yesterday when I did my thrift haul, so I opened this little section up so I can now like scoot all this down. I'll need to get rid of this shelf yet. I need to clean out stuff in that cabinet so I can put all this stuff away. Still got all our lights here. These are like all the candles and spiderweb lights, and yeah, that's mostly all candles and pumpkin pucks. That's what's in that box. These 4 boxes are medical grade skeletons. This is my costume. This is a canopy I'm going to get rid of. All the totes left over from different stuff. Here's all the empty totes that was in my Goodwill haul. got rid of all that stuff. So and then here's more empty totes. But yeah, we got this section all freed up here. All that stuff's gone. So I need to kind of clean up this area a little bit and then pack away those distortions pieces. And then I'd like to sell a couple of these guys yet, and then start working on this area back here, scoot all this stuff. So we got a lot of empty space from here to the wall. I'd like to scoot a lot of these guys back, but I need to do something with this display. And then this mess of candlesticks and pieces and parts for my props. But eventually I'd like to move this stuff and put it back there where the other totes were. So that'll kind of keep that out of the way. These guys I'd like to get pushed back against the wall. And then, yeah. So basically my big thing right now is try to sell this stuff. Get this stuff put away and then work on insulating. Keep this a little bit warmer so I can be out here and sculpt during the winter or other stuff. It's just not... even right now, it's what, 60 degrees, and it doesn't feel like it's a warm 60 degrees in here, unfortunately. So we're going to have to get a lot of these empty totes cleaned up. That's the plan. Get these empty totes cleaned up, get them out of here. I know my wife needs some for decorations and such. So we'll get all these guys out of here. I might end up pitching like this, most of this stack. Ones that don't have lids, I'm probably going to toss. And then see what all she needs, because I want this gone. I'm tired of this being right here. I'm tired of having a little walkway in here. Yeah, I need to get this little shelf out of here. And then I can like move these tables, put them somewhere. I'd like to clean up that mess back there. And then be able to start working again out here. So hopefully before the holidays, I can get out here and start making some stuff. I'd like to vend a show coming up here in December. I'm not 1,000% sold on the idea about doing it. So we have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of cleaning up. Now we're decorating for Christmas. Got a lot of that stuff out there now. We're in here cleaning up, getting all this stuff situated. Like I said, we got to get rid of these totes and get rid of this junk that's sitting in here. And then I'd like to be able to just start stashing stuff, kind of move it where it's more out of my way rather than in the middle of the garage. And I know a lot of you guys run into that because it's like, where do you store all this stuff? Well, we cram it in every nook and cranny that we possibly can. This is where a lot of you guys, I don't understand how you store most of it. Where I have a lot of stuff and a lot of people ask me where I store it all, there's way more of you out there that have way more stuff than I do. And I do a decent sized display, but there's some of you guys that are just like destroying it, and I have no idea how you guys store it. But a lot of you have storage units. I'm not to that point where I want to get one yet. Had I not had to go buy a brand new truck, I probably would have got a storage unit at the units down the street, just to kind of free up like all this space and get rid of all these guys in here that are set up. But it is what it is. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna move everything around and start utilizing the rafters more than I absolutely have to. This backspace, I'd like to move, like I said, those boxes there for the reindeer. Now that I have this stuff out of my way over here, I can get back in that little like hallway looking thing and store boxes back there. So that would be a huge thing to get these big 3 boxes out of here, because those reindeer boxes are massive. So that'd be nice to get those back there, get rid of some of those animatronic boxes, because I started keeping all the boxes and then I never tore the props down. I left them all up, like Leatherface. I haven't torn him down. He's still up. And to tear him down and put him back away, I think would be awful. So that's why a lot of these guys I just leave up. Some of them I don't even have the boxes for. I think I still have the box for Freddy and Jason, but I don't have anywhere else to store them, so I just leave them up. So I think I'm going to burn their boxes, get rid of that, and then just leave these guys up and just shove them up against the wall once I get rid of some of these other big animatronics and big pieces. Get rid of those, slide everything back, and roll into next year. So that's it. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.